CCSP exam practice questions. Domain 2, Cloud Data Security. Part 3. Question 1. A cloud security architect is designing a key management system for a new cloud-based application. Which requirement is most important when generating new cryptographic keys? Using sequential numbering to track key versions. B. Creating keys using the current timestamp. C. Implementing hardware-based key generation. D. Ensuring keys are randomly generated. Correct answer D. Explanation. Random key generation is the most critical requirement when creating cryptographic keys. The ideal encryption key should be a long binary value composed of randomly selected ones and zeros. This eliminates the possibility that an attacker could guess the key by determining how it was created. Using timestamps, sequential numbering, or any other predictable pattern could make the keys vulnerable to attack. While hardware-based generation can be beneficial, the randomness of the key is more fundamental to security than the specific generation method. Question 2. During a key exchange process between two parties using the Diffie-Hellman algorithm, which information would an attacker be able to intercept that would allow them to determine the final shared secret? A. The initial prime number P and generator G values. B. The public values exchanged between parties. C. The modulo calculations performed by both parties. D. All exchanged values plus one party's private value. Correct answer, D. Explanation. In the Diffie-Hellman key exchange, an attacker would need both the publicly exchanged values and at least one party's private value to calculate the shared secret. Just having the public values, P, G, and the exchanged calculated values, is not sufficient. The security of Diffie-Hellman relies on the computational difficulty of determining the private values from the public information. Only if an attacker obtains one party's private value along with all the public information would they be able to calculate the shared secret, just as the legitimate party does. Question 3. An organization is evaluating hardware security modules, HSMs, for their cloud-based cryptographic operations. Which FIPS 142 security level requires tamper-evident seals and common criteria certification at EAL2? A. Security Level 4. B. Security Level 1. C. Security Level 2. D. Security Level 3. Correct answer, C. Explanation. FIPS 142. Security Level 2 specifically requires physical security mechanisms like tamper-evident seals and requires that software and firmware be certified under common criteria to level EAL2. Level 1 has no physical security requirements. Level 3 requires EAL2 certification and additional security measures like zeroization. And Level 4 requires EAL4 certification with extremely strict physical security requirements. This makes Level 2 the correct answer as it uniquely matches these specific requirements. Question 4. When implementing a key management system, what is the best approach for protecting keys throughout their lifecycle? A. Store all keys in a central database with role-based access control. B. Implement separate controls for each phase of the key lifecycle. C. Use hardware security modules for all key operations. D. Maintain offline backups of all encryption keys. Correct answer, B. Explanation. The best approach for protecting keys throughout their lifecycle is to implement separate controls for each phase. This includes secure creation, using proper random generation, secure storage, protected distribution, proper usage monitoring, regular rotation, and secure destruction when needed. While other options like HSMs, centralized storage, and backups are important elements, they each address only specific aspects of key management. A comprehensive approach that implements appropriate controls for each lifecycle phase provides the most complete protection for cryptographic keys. Question 5. A government agency requires key recovery capabilities for their encrypted data. Which approach provides the most secure implementation of key recovery? A. Implementing key escrow with law enforcement access. B. Using a designated recovery agent with a master key. C. Storing backup copies of all encryption keys. D. Creating duplicate keys for all users. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Using a designated recovery agent with a master key provides the most secure approach to key recovery within an organization. This method, as implemented in systems like Microsoft's encrypting file system, provides controlled access to encrypted data when needed while maintaining security. The recovery agent's master key must be carefully protected, but provides a structured, manageable approach to key recovery. Key escrow with law enforcement access introduces additional security risks, while storing backup copies or creating duplicate keys increases the risk of key exposure and complicates key management. Question 6. What is the primary security consideration when implementing out-of-band key exchange between two parties? A. The speed of key transmission. B. The encryption method used for the key. C. The verification of both parties' identities. D. The physical distance between parties. Correct answer, C. Explanation. In out-of-band key exchange, the primary security consideration is verifying the identities of both parties involved in the exchange, while other factors like transmission speed, encryption method, and physical distance can be important. Practical considerations. The fundamental security requirement is ensuring that the keys are being exchanged between the legitimate intended parties. This prevents man-in-the-middle attacks and ensures that the keys are not being provided to unauthorized individuals. Without proper identity verification, the security of the entire key exchange process would be compromised, regardless of how secure the transmission method might be.
Question 7. An organization is implementing a hardware security module, HSM, that requires zeroization of contents upon tampering and operator authentication before granting access to encryption keys. Which FIPS 142 security level is being implemented? A. Security Level 1, B. Security Level 2, C. Security Level 3, D. Security Level 4. Correct answer, C. Explanation, FIPS 142 Security Level 3 specifically requires zeroization, clearing of HSM contents when tampering is detected and authentication of operators before granting access to encryption keys. Level 1 has no physical security requirements. Level 2 only requires tamper-evident seals, and Level 4 requires additional extreme physical security measures beyond those mentioned. The requirements described in the question exactly match the specifications for Security Level 3, making it the correct answer. Question 8. In the elliptic curve, Diffie-Hellman, ECDH, key exchange, what is the primary advantage over the standard Diffie-Hellman algorithm? A. It provides perfect forward secrecy. B. It requires less computational resources for equivalent security. C. It eliminates the need for key exchange. D. It allows for multiple party key exchange. Correct answer, B. Explanation. The primary advantage of elliptic curve Diffie-Hellman, ECDH, over standard Diffie-Hellman is that it requires less computational resources while providing equivalent security. This is because elliptic curve cryptography can achieve the same level of security as traditional public key cryptography using smaller key sizes. While ECDH can support features like perfect forward secrecy and can be used in multi-party scenarios, these aren't unique advantages over standard Diffie-Hellman. The computational efficiency is the key distinguishing feature that makes ECDH particularly suitable for resource-constrained environments. Question 9. A cloud service provider offers HSM services to customers for key management. What is the most significant benefit of this service for customers? A. Increased encryption speed for all operations. B. Reduced cost compared to software-based encryption. C. Key creation and management without human exposure. D. Simplified key backup and recovery processes. Correct answer, C. Explanation. The most significant benefit of HSM services is the ability to create and manage encryption keys without exposing them to human operators, dramatically reducing the likelihood of key compromise. While HSMs can provide increased encryption speed and may simplify certain processes, these are secondary benefits. The core security benefit is the complete isolation of key material from human access throughout the key lifecycle. Cost reduction is not typically a benefit of HSM services, as they are generally more expensive than software-based solutions. Question 10. When implementing key rotation in a cloud environment, which consideration is most critical? A. The frequency of rotation. B. The impact on system availability. C. The cost of key generation. D. The speed of key distribution. Correct answer, B. Explanation. The most critical consideration when implementing key rotation is the impact on system availability. While factors like rotation frequency, cost, and distribution speed are important, the potential impact on system availability can directly affect business operations and service delivery. Key rotation must be carefully planned to ensure that systems remain accessible and functional throughout the rotation process. This includes considering how applications will handle the transition between old and new keys, ensuring all components are updated appropriately, and maintaining business continuity throughout the process. Question 11. An organization is evaluating a key recovery system. Which requirement would best ensure the security of recovered keys? A. Multiple administrators required for key recovery. B. Automated key recovery process. C. 24-hour delay on recovery requests. D. Off-site storage of recovery keys. Correct answer, A. Explanation. Requiring multiple administrators for key recovery, dual control, provides the strongest security for the key recovery process. This implements the principle of separation of duties and ensures that no single individual can recover keys, reducing the risk of unauthorized access or misuse. While automated processes, time delays, and off-site storage can enhance security, they don't provide the same level of protection against insider threats and unauthorized access as requiring multiple authorized individuals to participate in the recovery process. Question 12. In a cloud environment using HSMs, which security control would most effectively protect against unauthorized key usage? A. Regular key backups. B. Role-based access control. C. Key encryption. D. Audit logging. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Role-based access control, RBAC, is the most effective security control for protecting against unauthorized key usage in an HSM environment. RBAC ensures that only authorized individuals with appropriate roles can access and use specific keys for their intended purposes. While key backups protect against loss, key encryption provides confidentiality, and audit logging provides accountability. RBAC provides preventive control that directly addresses the risk of unauthorized key usage by restricting access based on job functions and responsibilities. This makes it the most effective control for this specific security objective.